It's been over a month. It's time to learn how to make a cat balloon. Let's get to it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said in the intro, it's been over a month. And now I think I'm starting to get in the swing of things as far as my work schedule goes. And that work schedule has nothing to do with balloons. And so I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to make this cat balloon. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I'm going to try to, be more consistent with my balloons. Again, like I said, I was trying to get into the swing of things. But now I feel like, I'm kind of getting a groove. And make sure that I get these videos up and running again for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get to the balloons we're going to use to make this. Very simple. Look, we have, I'm going to do a gray cat, okay? So we got a gray balloon. We're going to use white for the eyes and the mouth area and all that stuff. We're going to use black for the pupils. You could draw them on, and then I have pink for his little nose. And I have just, cut that off right there, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about also the amount of balloon left over. Again, I'm gonna do 2 pinch twists for the pupils here. And then I just blew up half of the balloon here for this one, okay? And then we're gonna start with our gray balloon actually, and I'll show you how much is left over for that one, okay? So look at that, I give it a good squish and it has about a hand's grip in the end here. Ugh. Trying to get up there for you, there you go, right there, okay. All right, now if you look at me and you say, man, you look tired, bro. That's because I am. Today's a long day, about a 10-hour day, so 10-hour work day, and then come home and do this. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with a couple loops here, and the loops are about 3 fingers or so, and just do 2 of them. There we go. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the body, as far as the ears and the back of the head, and we'll use the white to build the face and everything. Okay. And when you see it, you'll say, oh, doggone, it's pretty darn easy. And that's always the plan, okay? All right, so we're gonna do about a 3-finger segment there. We'll do a pinch twist. And then we'll get our little legs there. And you can do about 4 fingers. Just match that up. Come right back this way. There it is. Alrighty, and then we'll do another 4 fingers there. Do another pinch twist. Follow it with the back legs. That's about another 4 fingers. See, they can kind of match these right there. Okay. And then we'll go right back up, match that, and that way we end up with our little tail. Give it a squish, shape it up. Looking good. Alrighty. So that's what we have so far, which is really easy to do. It looks like it could be a mouse almost too. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our white balloon. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and do, I'm gonna go for the eyes on this one. So we're going about 3 fingers, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the ear segment here. Okay. Give it a little twist, keep them in there really well. Okay. And then we'll just match them up here. Let's see if that looks about right. Good. Okay. Just make sure your eyes are identical there. And I'm just going to grab this nozzle there. Make sure to push that baby through there. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do a pinch twist down here. About a 1-inch bubble there. Okay, do a squish. Okay, all right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way. We're gonna connect to the pinch twist here, okay? So we're gonna do about a 2-finger bubble for that. Okay, that's gonna connect there. Go around there. There we go. Hopefully you can see, hopefully I'm remembering to keep it up here in frame so you can actually see it. That'll be a bummer if you can't. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now that we've created that, now to finish up, we're just gonna come across this way, okay? So we'll do about a, let's see, that's about 3 fingers, and we'll follow it with 1 bubble, 1 bubble. Just make sure they're identical. There we go. And then we'll finish with another 3 finger, okay? Like that, so you see that? So we got 3 finger, 1 bubble, 3 finger, okay? Alrighty, so now what we can do is we can run it across the front here. And you'll put your pinch twist ends up underneath. You see that? So it becomes like the little mouth area, okay? And you just twist in right here at our neck, okay? Just give it a squish, keep it nice and soft. Okay. And now I can go ahead, whirl around there at least once. I'm gonna go ahead and break it off, and that way I can wrap it up the rest of the way, okay? There we go. And for old time's sake, there you go, all yours. Alrighty, around. At least one more time. There we go. Snap that baby into place. Okay. I'm liking the way it looks. It looks pretty darn cute. Now we can adjust this if we need to. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I showed you a pink balloon earlier that I had inflated like a little bitty bubble. And that's going to be for the nose, which, oh, where'd I put it? Now I have to feel, oh, here it is. Feeling around the inside of my shirt down here. And I found it, so there it is right there. So it can go right there. Super easy to do. Then you know what? And I, you know, at the beginning I was talking about not being on here for a month, and that's exactly about a month and a half. I was sitting on this. I was getting ready to do it, and it was about that time that I was actually starting a new job, you know. And so anyway, so all I'm gonna do is just put the little nose there. And maybe that nose, let me now in, you know, in hindsight making it, maybe the nose is too big, or we'll see. Let's pull that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, or maybe it's right. There we go. Okay, so all I did is I just pulled that the tail that it had on it. I just pulled it down and just wrapped it around in the pinch twist down here. Okay, and so the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give him some eyes, and I won't do any artwork this time. Just because I don't think it's necessary. But you could definitely just draw the eyes there, maybe do some whiskers. Alright, so to get our 2 pinch twists, all I'm going to do is 1 bubble, 2 bubble. There we go, that looks pretty darn good. Actually, that second one was a little bit big. There we go, they look pretty darn close. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just pull on it, give it a nice twist. And now I can bring this tail, you notice I left an extra long tail. I can wrap that around a couple times, okay? There we go. I like that. Okay. And now I can go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch this. And you see what I usually do, if I'm breaking it over here, I can definitely break it, but if I'm gonna tear it over here, I'm just gonna pinch it, and then you can break it off that way too, okay? And we don't need this, so you get another souvenir. There you go. And we go ahead and tie this. So I don't wanna lose it, so there we go. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay, alrighty. And so the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a knot in this, a couple knots. So just back to back. There we go. Okay. Feeling good. Okay. Alrighty. And so now all I gotta do is just pull it in between the eyes there. So that way we actually have pupils. And because I use the 260 versus the 160 balloon, these eyes could look a little like, you know, spaced out, so not too concerned about it right now. I just want to make sure that you had this and you can add it to your repertoire. So I'm just digging through there to get it. There we go, I got them. Right now they're looking a little goofy because they're not in there really tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the tail here. There we go. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that nozzle's in there. There we go. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull on it, and now I can just let it sit there. There you go. And what I was doing too is I was pressing on the eyes, like holding them in place while I was doing it, okay? So there you go. So, you know, I had like for a moment I entertained the idea of, you know, should I sell something like this? But I was like, man, you know, at this point, like for the designs I put out there, like who cares? Let me just share it. That way you got a little something, you know, to just play around with to pass the time, you know, if you're hanging out at your house and you haven't been able to go out and make balloons. So there it is right there. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Let's see what else I'm gonna say. Hopefully you're hanging in there and doing okay. And if you had to go to work, you had to go to work, you know, that's what it is. Got to make those ends meet. So anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I will catch up to you guys next time. Happy twisting, everybody. Bye.